I can't beautiful town today either, because of the fireworks show. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. I at least get to make bad financial decisions. I at least get to do that. Dear Steven, if you think about it, letters have the power to stop time and capture one moment in ink for eternity. I love that, and it means you can never age in letters either. From Romantic Barbara. That is fair. Same goes for text, like any sort of text. Though technically, if you really think about it, you can age in letters. It's just more the U in that letter ages. But kind of backwards. Morning, Steven. Can't believe you dragged yourself out of bed this early to visit me. What's on your mind? Let's just talk. It's so easy to relax when you listen to the right music. It is. Honestly, I know I've talked about this a lot, but, like, anytime I'm, like, dealing with, like, a lot of stuff and I just can't get my brain to regulate properly, the Song of Healing from Majora's Mask is, like, my savior. Like, it is just the song I go to. And I know for a lot of people, it's such of, like, a creepy song, but I don't find it that way. Like, it's such just a calming, like, acceptance. Like, that's what it feels like. Boop, good to see you. Also, I just finished eating, so I'm probably gonna be a little gassy. So, let's chat. Using my watering can like a lunchbox. Wait. Huh? Why would it... Let's get some yummy... that. Uh-huh? How do you... Huh? Okay. I'm not gonna question Pinky. I feel like life is simpler when you don't question Pinky. Tomorrow we're back to Beautiful Town. How's your morning, Pookie? Hope it's great, Ricotta. What's going on? Let's want chat. Pockets just aren't big enough. Sometimes I gotta pick up a lot of fruit and have nowhere to put it all. I found a little secret, you can build a pile of fruit in your pockets. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the tutorial to a degree. Mostly because you agree that pockets are too small. Need bigger pockets. There's Joan. Hey, Joan, what's the damage this week? 98 bells. Alright. So the price still isn't good. The stock market really feels like it's not doing great these days. Do I even want to buy turnips this week? I kinda don't. We've had 2 weeks in a row where the stock market has been really bad. What are the odds we get it bad 3 weeks in a row, though? Probably the same odds as an Arcanine missing 3 muddy waters in a row. Twice in its life. Which is, you know, a certainty it feels. Hungs, morning. Not good with mornings. I probably look kind of gross, but don't worry, I'll be okay, sister. So, is there something you need from me? So chat. Oh, hey. There's a rumor going around about you heard? Everyone's saying Young's is quite the green thumb. Can't see what they're talking about, sister. This looks pale as crap to me. What do I know? I know what they mean by it, but... I've been back playing a lot of Balloons. Balloons TD6 to be specific. It's a fun game. Just casually committing crimes against balloon manity. I actually forgot to check earlier if I got enough pops to unlock their newest tower. I think I probably did, assuming they actually count free play like they say they do, because I got to like wave 240 before I was like, I should just, I've gotten far enough, and I stopped. It's kind of funny, like, the further you push through the free play and balloons, like, the just harder the game engine struggles to keep up with you. I've also, I don't know if this is intentional or a bug or something. We got Nina. What's up, girl? Youngs, this isn't presumptuous, but I think you could use a women's office suit. I mean, I'll wear it. It's amazing that you find you clean your room, so listen, thought of you. Enjoy, Youngs. Or if it's not your taste, you can just throw it away. No, I'll wear it. I'll totally wear this. Why not? Looks good. But it's a women's shirt. I don't care. You think I care? Do I look like a man who cares? I'm sitting here in a Kirby t-shirt. Do I look like a man who cares? Like, walking into each other. What are you? Hello, Ginger Snap. What's up? Let's talk. How's everything going down at Town Hall? I bet you have a lot of smart people working for you. You're gonna be a real go-getter one of these days. Just not today. I mean, I'm sure Isabel could use a hand from time to time. Butterfluff, you're brilliant, aren't you, Ram? What do you want, Youngs? Just want chat. You know that Penelope's thinking of leaving town? I don't think she's made up her mind yet, so if you want to try and talk her out of it, now's your chance. If she doubts, Barbara, if she doubts, I will ask her to stay, but she has to actually doubt. Alternatively, if one of them is like, no, she can't move, then I'll flex my mayoral muscles and get her to stay. Be like, hey, nah, illegal. You're no longer allowed to move out. It's one of those things of like, my nose is so itchy. It's so rude of it. I wish it would stop. It's one of those things where, like, where we are completely full up on villagers, if one moves out, like, we don't need to worry about someone random moving in. But we do then have an empty slot until somebody goes to the campsite who's actually, like, a villager I would want in the town, because I have the choice there. I get to say. Nope. Ah, jeez. I'm so gassy. It doesn't help as well that I'm also drinking some soda. I felt like having a can of soda this morning. So this is what I got. I got a can of cola. Of the Coca variety. Even though, like, I kind of prefer a singular brand of off-brand cola. And I've mentioned it before. And it's, if any of you guys are ever in, like, Atlantic Canada, I think it's everywhere in Atlantic Canada, but it's at the very least in Nova Scotia. Big 8. Big 8 makes really good colas. And just good sodas in general. But they're like Atlantic Canada. They're just here. Generally can find them at Sobeys, but there's also a fair few like convenience stores that have them as well. Sobeys being a Canadian supermarket brand that has a love-hate relationship with the country. Some people really like it, some people really hate it. I'm pretty apathetic about it, so. Because, like, a lot of what people don't like about Sobeys is just they make business decisions that don't always focus on Canada, which you can't be a completely one-country-focused business. It just doesn't work. Yes, we do visit, Steven. We'd like to talk about. Just want to chat. There's a rumor going around that you're a green thumb. As far as rumors go, it's not half bad. I've certainly been called worse. By who? By who? I'm gonna rally some people, we're gonna go beat them up. Who called you worse? Who? Tell me. There is not a thought going on behind those eyes. But like, They also have a bit of a reputation for, like, not paying workers the best, but they follow minimum wage, and they're a minimum wage employment place. Like, I don't know. I've not done a huge, like, deep dive into Sobeys, the business. I probably should at some point. It's not gonna stop me from going there. They're a supermarket. Like, I'm gonna probably still shop there. If ethics stopped me from going to supermarkets, I would not go to any of them. But that's the problem. You can't let ethics decide that because all of them are bad. You just have to decide which of the ones are the least bad to you. That's kind of just how businesses work, which is really frustrating. It really shouldn't work like that, but that is just kind of how businesses work. Like, they're all kind of bad, and you just have to decide which is the one that's least bad. At least in your mind. Because, like, what's bad to me may not be bad to you. What's bad to you may not be bad to me. You know. I do know that Tim Hortons has been getting a lot of hate, and I don't feel it's completely unjustified hate. They've basically been, like, over these past few years, moving to hiring almost exclusively foreign workers. And that has led to a lot of, you know, native Canadians not being able to find entry-level jobs because they're hiring the foreign workers because, quite simply, they don't have to pay them as much. And they get a tax incentive for doing so. Like, it's good business sense. I can't blame them for doing that. They get to save some money. Like, you know. But it is definitely, like, it's annoying, especially as somebody who has spent many, many years trying to find a job, and the only jobs I qualify for are entry level. Like, it's not great. Like, I will forever be a proponent of, I don't care where you're from, if you're more qualified for the job than I am, you should get it. But everyone should be considered equally, not, you know, which one can the company make the most money by hiring. That shouldn't be the consideration, even though it is most of the time. What rock haven't I checked? I think I know. Also, yes, Risk, I know you're down there. I know you're being angry. I don't care. I had to yell at her earlier because she has been being consistently frustrating for over a week. Like, she has just been being a pain in the butt and annoying for over a week. Anytime my curtain's not up. That's what she wants. She wants the curtain up. Mention of the curtain, there she is. And I don't want to have the curtain up. I'm in a basement. People can easily walk by and look in and see me. I'd rather not have that happen. Like, I have reasons for not liking people being able to look in and see me. Like, you know, oh, what a surprise. Nice to see you again. I'm in the store here in Oakley days. That's why I'm in town. Let's use it. It's very fair, Henry. Very fair. I mean, it's literally a case of, if you had somebody comment on something that you should wear more that you have only worn inside your room, you're not gonna want to have people able to see into your room, aren't you? Like, I get Frisk doesn't understand that. But at the same time, I don't understand why she's so obsessed with the curtain being up. Like, quite literally, she can sit in the window just fine with the curtain down. The windowsill to that window is not small because I'm in a basement. It's probably a good, like, foot and a half. Probably not actually that far. It's probably close to, like, a foot. Like, it's a lot of space for her to sit her butt. And she is not that big. Like, she has her old cardboard bed up in the window. And she has her new one, the thing she can lick, on top of the dresser. Actually, that's a pretty good analogy. It's about as deep as that dresser is. Like, that's the windowsill, you know, it's tip of to wall. Like, that is the amount of space she has up there. She can lay with her nose in the window and her butt to the curtain and it not be touching the curtain. However, yeah, she wants the curtain up. I don't get it. What clothes do you really like? It's gotta be white and green gingham plaid, of course. Everyone wants the Mabel special, no matter how hard you keep trying. And, like, I don't mind letting her have the window with the curtain up every now and again. But she takes that as it needs to be an all-the-time thing, and it's not. No, stop. Stop. And there she goes. And she'll be up there for hours, happy. At least content. She'll sleep up there just fine with the curtain down, like. And it's not like she wants the curtain up so I can look out the window with her. If I try to do that, she blocks me. A major breakthrough on how we can make life in Oracle even better. What do you think of adding a metal bench here? That would make me happy, so tell Isabel about it. We can make plans. I mean, right here wouldn't really work, but we could... no, we couldn't even put one, like, right here. Maybe, like, up here? Next to Town Hall? I know I was gonna put, like, bushes around Town Hall, but I'm kind of feeling like not doing that at this point. I don't know yet. The bushes are just so much harder to work with in New Leaf compared to New Horizons. I want to sell. I'll sell the fall leaf tea. Okay, I'm gonna need to get out a little money to buy turnips. I don't think I'm buying 2,000 this week. I think I'm just gonna buy 1,000. Gotta sell all these gems first. Each one's worth 2,000 minus the silver, that's 3,000. So that's 14, 17,000. If I remember the value of silver right and counted all those right. I haven't been awake that long. I slept in today. Alright, just wanna sail. Let's see, and I gotta be back later for the fireworks too. I'm not gonna forget. It is a little annoying that they happen at 7. Yeah, 17. See, I need to get out like... I'll just get like 20,000 bells. That would be good. That gives me some to spend at the fireworks later. Get my umbrella back out before I forget. I want to catch you, but I need my inventory space. I mean, I have room for like one thing, but I think 2 things actually, because I have 12 spaces of inventory. But I need room for the bell bag, though the bell bag does get consumed, but still. I don't even know what I'm going to do tonight between now and recording later. I have so many hours. It's too many hours. Let's just get out 20,000. That'll definitely pay for it. I could use some new pants, but I'll look into that later. I'll probably play some Eve, honestly. I haven't played much Eve. I need to get back to that. I need to get making ISK again. I took a break from my main ISK generation to go and do Abyssal Sites, because those are fun. But I don't make anywhere near as much ISK doing those, especially because I don't sell everything I get, even though I probably should, because, you know, it's good money. But, yeah. I want to try actually, like, building some of the stuff. Even though I hate the Trigvalians. I hate them so much. I will forever stand that they are the worst thing to happen to Eve. At the same time, I can't deny those ships are really effective. I mean, if they just got their DPS outright, they would be just the only destroyers worth flying, or really any ships worth flying. But like, the destroyer is the one I'll be building. It has, at almost 23, 24 kilometers, a max DPS on the fit I've put together of like 580. That's like heavy assault cruiser levels of DPS on a Tech 1 destroyer. This isn't even the command destroyer. This isn't even the Tech 2 destroyer. It's Tech 1. Now, a catalyst with blasters can get around, you know, 500-600 DPS. Polarized blasters, and it has a range of about 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers? Do you see why I hate the Trigvalian ships? They do everything, and they do it so much better than everybody else. I suppose they don't do everything. They don't shield tank. But they armor tank, like the Amarians. Better, actually. But they out DPS everybody, at least at comparable ranges. Like, for a catalyst to reach that kind of range, it would have to be loaded with railguns, which aren't high DPS weapons, they're the long-range weapons. And I think it would even need to have one of the longer ranged ammos, so its longest range ammo would probably just be the pick. It's Tech 2 long range. But yeah, that's gonna be it for right now. I'll meet you guys back here for the fireworks later today. So, see you then! And it's 7! And there's fireworks. Yeah. I cannot wait to set Beautiful Town again. I can't wait. I need it. I need Beautiful Town directly into my veins. I need it. Isabel, why are you not working today? I'm still enjoying the fireworks show with very special gifts. I'm ready to change my boppers. Heart bopper! I will enjoy wearing it for a whole week. And then I'll put on the other one. And I'll be super walking in me. My hearts. Yeah. I didn't really do anything between earlier and now. I mean, I worked out. I did work out a little harder today than I usually would, but, you know, it's a talk around with fireworks. Let's stand up all these beautiful fireworks. It's totally worth it. You can press up and look up at the sky, right? Get the best view that way. I do. I definitely know that. You can also just, like, stand still for a while. And then, like, at least I think standing still works. Sitting down definitely does. I guess standing still doesn't. Oh, no, it does. Okay. Just takes a hot minute. You can stand still and then also just go up on its own. Nope. Not a bad start so far, huh? But they're gonna hit us some really big fireworks soon. Yeah, we may as well buy a few of these. I got a little bit of money. Oh, I'll buy a couple. Well, a few. A couple is 2. Few is 3 or more. Up to a certain point. Then there's other quantifiers. Yeah. I don't know much about the Yappa because again, I haven't really, like, done anything. I suppose I did try to play some Binding of Isaac, and learned that this controller, for whatever reason, just simply doesn't work with Binding of Isaac. I could probably set up something with Steam input to do it that way, but it's a controller. Why is it so complicated? I'm honestly gonna put some of the blame on that with Valve. I'm just gonna do it. Alright, step inside. We got a Crackle Prize! Mash the A button. Dud. Crackle dud. Crackle dud. See what it says. Dud. Crackle dud dud. Crackle? Do we got a crackle sandwich? No. Crackle dud dud dud. Exchange ticket. I also just ate my dinner, so I'm probably gonna be a little gassy. Just a little. And some sausages. Sweet potato fries. Is it Ultra Hand? Okay. I don't know what an Ultra Hand would be, but I probably misread that badly. Wouldn't be the first time. Let's get our Roman candles. Get our Roman Reigns candles. They could really have done that as a product. I'm surprised they didn't. The only thing I can even think of right now is like Pokemon. Which, I do want to make mention of something that I find really funny that you can do. And this is in any Pokemon game, really. But you have to be playing with Switch battles. Which, if you don't know, Switch battle is the default. Like, that's just how Pokemon games default. They are, you know, when you knock out your opponent's Pokemon, it tells you what they're going to send out next. And then you get a chance to switch too. So, what you do is you take a Pokemon, say Slacking with Truant, and you hand it Hyper Beam in Gen 3 or earlier, or Giga Impact in Gen 4 onwards, nuke the opposing Pokemon completely, just evaporate it from existence. And then, switch out. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Fancy. And another of this one. Basically, that lets you use something like Slacking without the downside of Truant, which is a really bad ability, which is why you want to do things to avoid its downside. But this also just works with any Pokemon that you teach Hyper Beam or Giga Impact to. You just swap it out, and suddenly you don't have to deal with the downside. Like, it's really convenient. And it's also one of the reasons why I play on set battles all the time. Because I would be way too tempted to take advantage of things like that, because, like, it is kind of busted. Get my umbrella back out and talk with Bon Bon. Her name was on the tip of my tongue, I just couldn't remember it. The show has finally started. Go and light up the sky, you magically sparkle... Magical sparkly things. Where'd Blair go? Here's Dino. Red, blue, silver, and gold. The fireworks are finally starting, quackers. There you have. Blair! There you are. Oh, plant a flower. Oh, wait. Yeah. Gotta get a really good view of the fireworks. Use up to look up. Oh, I just say, is this real life? Don't worry about it. Oh, she's becoming self-aware. Oh no. Life has a D-pad. Don't worry. Crap, what was that? Couldn't be more thunder. There's no thunderstorms in the area. But may as well pop a squat on this rock. It's really funny how all of their villagers have ended up living down near, like, bottom of town. We've got no one living over here. Like, even Dina is still in the bottom of town. There's just a whole, like, third of this town no one lives in. But that is going to be it for today. Just a shorter fireworks segment. It's not like I have much to talk about anyway. So, with that, thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. See you all then.